So hey everybody, welcome back to Erin Reed Makes. Today we are going to make some fun little Valentine conversation heart rocks. That is kind of one of those place a rock somewhere, have some fun, see if somebody finds it. Apparently I didn't know my jar lid was a little bit undone. It's okay, it's why I put my paper towel down. There's a reason why I always put a paper towel down when I do this. I swear I thought I had that done. All right, so note to self, always put your paper towel down. So we're taking little dollar store gems and we are going to etch these. This is an etching solution. First thing I'm going to do, as you can tell, there is a little bit of a solution inside of here. Apparently I had undone it and then totally forgot that I'd done that. So I'm going to pour a little bit in the bottom, and do not throw this away. Obviously the stuff that's on my paper towel is toast, but don't get rid of it because it is reusable. We can put it right back into the same thing. Now I want to make sure that my entire heart is etched. So I'm going to place them in one way, but whatever side they're resting on, the etching solution is not going to be touching. So I'm going to kind of shimmy them around a little bit. They need 15 minutes minimum to get their full etching. Just make sure they're submerged like you see here. I mean, you can't even see them anymore, so you know they're in there. And I'm just going to kind of do this to them every now and then just to make sure that, you know, they get flipped around. I might come in with like a little bit of a skewer or something and just kind of flip them over to make sure they get etched on all sides. So the next step, clean up my mess that I just made, let them sit, and we'll come back and then we're going to have some fun with these. Heads up, this is an amazing kids craft. You do this part, the kids do the next part. Okay, so my stones are all done. As you can see here, I was practicing with some of the colors and I used the wrong one, and it rubs off if you don't use the right color. The other reason for etching the stones is because if you use the right kind of marker, and today we're going to be using some style file markers, which are alcohol ink, so any kind of alcohol-based ink will work. Sharpies also work great. I was trying to use this one and it just does not function, so I'm not even going to try it, but take a look. So I've left this on here and it does not, I'm going to do a clean finger here so you guys can see. Look, it does not come off. So that is the beautiful part about using these markers, is that when you etch the stone, it gives a tooth for it to stick on. If you just did the stones without etching them, without putting any solution to get the tooth onto the stone, it doesn't matter what marker you're going to use, it's glass, it's going to rub off. So that is the fun part. So now we're just going to play. I have a whole range of different markers here. I just kind of pulled out anything that was pink, red, purples, in that kind of a vibe of colors, and I did the first one, as you can see here. I don't know if you can see that, love. I did it in this really fine, this is a Sharpie pen, and it just is a very small love. I also did this one here, as you can kind of see. Sorry, it's a little blurry. I'm trying to do it up close so you guys can see the detail. I just put a heart on there, and then I took a sticky note. I'm just over here. I took a sticky note, and I did some little designs. That's what I'm going to come in and do with the rest of these. So I'm going to go with a pink one right now, and I'm just going to do a Be Mine. So I'm just going to come in, and I have found out I cannot talk and write at the same time. Now, if you notice, I totally screwed that up. It was not on purpose to show you this, but I have a little towel here that has alcohol on it, and if you do screw up, if you want to redo these, just put a little alcohol on a paper towel, just rubbing alcohol, just rubbing alcohol, and it cleans right up. So that's a beautiful thing. So I totally screwed up how to write that. I didn't center it very well. Okay, so I'm going to do M-I. So this is a trick you can do. Do the words that are in the middle of the word. Yeah, it's not perfect, but you get the idea. This one just says Be Mine. So now I can come in with another pen, and maybe we'll add, oh, I'll do a different color. I'm going to take my fine, and I'm just going to do little dots. Now, what are these stones for? Good question. Because I know you all are thinking that right now. Well, these stones are for people to put, my kids mostly. It's one of those, you remember those painted rocks? This is another version of the painted rocks. The kids could totally get into this. You could etch a whole bunch of these and then just let them decorate them. And the creativity they come up with is phenomenal. It's kind of like that. It wasn't that long ago. There we go. Something cute. It wasn't that long ago that I did the ones where we had craft sticks and the kids were just playing around with the craft sticks. And the designs I came up with on that was amazing. All right, so I'm going to do a series of hearts. I'm going to start off with one heart. I'm going to color this one in. There we go. And so I'm just playing. So then what they can do is they can put these out for people to find, leave them outside. And if they find them, it's like that found rocks thing. It's just something kind of cute and fun the kids can get into. They can decorate them. They can keep them. They're like little conversation hearts. Something fun. That's way too light. Some of these colors are just too light to show up on the stone. So let's try this one. There we go. It almost looks like it's the same color, but it's not. I think we need a very different color happening next. Should have changed it up, but I didn't want to start over. So it's just fun is the bottom line. I'm going to span out a little bit because I'm afraid it's getting a little fuzzy. So I'm going to come in, I'm just going to do a big giant XOXO on this. So they're kind of like little conversation stones. Instead of conversation candy hearts, these are conversation stones. Have a blast. I'm going to try and do this arrow with the heart in it that I did over here. So let's go here. So I'm going to do a big heart, pseudo-ish big heart. Color it in. So design, I mean, think of it kind of like a cookie. What design would you put onto a cookie? That's how I'm thinking of it. So I Googled Valentine cookies just to get ideas for designs. I also went with the idea for conversation hearts, and your concepts are endless. I mean, what you can come up with is truly, totally up to you. So I'm going to do my little arrow coming out. That's not dark enough. I'll go with this one. I did not pull out a black. You totally could pull a black out if you wanted to. Make it look like it's coming out of the heart. Look at that. And, you know, and I did a couple ahead of time, but then I just did the rest of them with you, and they go really, really fast. So now the kids can hide these. They can give one to their teacher. They're just a little something kind of cute. If they wanted to, they could write their name on the back of it if they want to, or they can just leave them. So it's just a fun way of kind of getting a little bit of creative, pulling out some pens. Find pens that work, ones that don't rub off. Sharpies work great. Your alcohol markers work great. Just not a water-based pen, because that's not what you want. You want something that is alcohol-based. And that's what all these permanent markers is what you're looking for. And that's it. Pretty fun and simple and easy. Using the etching solution to etch, and these little stones came from a Dollar Tree, and you get a giant bag for $1. I just pulled out a few to kind of give you guys an example of where we're going with them. But they're like little conversation glass hearts. There we go. Thanks so much for stopping by, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button for further notifications of my videos. And supply links are all going to be down below, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.